Wow, you can totally see like the natural highlights of my hair. Loving this natural lighting. It is fastly approaching. We're officially in September. Hi, Hunter. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So, kids are back to school, fall is fastly approaching, and obviously this year, since we've had a lot of really big purchases with building our house and whatnot, I wanted to bring a quick fun video of 5 things that I thought of, get my whole hand up there, 5 things that I have thought of to basically survive fall when you're broke, because we's Brokesville right now. So thing number 1, DIY or thrift Halloween. So I feel like a lot of people are really busy in the summer, but for us, like things start to get crazy around fall time. We have a couple birthdays, my birthday's in fall, but we also have my daughter's birthday, and then of course Halloween and all the fun things that go along with that. So last year, actually, we were in our apartment because we were building our house, and my kids actually had some kind of unique requests, for lack of better words. So I ended up just making their costumes. I did basically one wanted to be Rubble from Paw Patrol, and one wanted to be Bang, the blue Storybot from Storybots. So I literally bought a blue t-shirt and a yellow t-shirt. I made a little tutu, and then I used puff paint, and I drew like the little Rubble vest all over the thing, and then I drew the little like Bang's little robot thing. And basically, with a few odds and ends and a little bit of face paint, that's what my kids went with. And I think the total cost was maybe $10 for 2 of my kids. Also, my youngest, my son, actually got a Halloween costume from friends of ours for a actual, not birthday present, but like new baby present. So I didn't really have to spend a whole lot of money on Halloween last year. I'm planning on doing the same thing this year. Actually, the girls have a couple dress-up dresses that they've already decided they want to wear, so we are going to do it on the cheap. I think there's a lot of really cute ideas on Pinterest, and obviously you can always utilize your local Goodwill, because who wants to spend $20 to $30 to $40 on a costume that's going to probably fall apart the night they go trick-or-treating anyway. So number 2 is forego the pumpkin patch, or maybe rethink which pumpkin patch you go to, and just buy pumpkins from the grocery store and carve them at home. Now, pumpkin carving kits are pretty cheap, and pumpkins themselves, when you buy them at the grocery store, they're really not that expensive. But we have a local pumpkin patch, and that's kind of what everyone does in the fall. But it's starting to get kind of pricey. It's like up to 12 to $15 per person. And yeah, you go, you hayride, there's a few other events there. But last year we went, and it was so crowded that like I just was not comfortable there at all. I was like, parking was crazy, and the lineups for going to the pumpkin patch, because you ride the little hayride to the pumpkin patch, was like kind of long. And you know, when you have young kids, they don't want to wait. And also, the pumpkins were almost kind of picked over. Like all the nice pumpkins that you go out to the patch to pick were all picked over. And now this was towards the end of the season. I would say overall, we don't need to do it again. I mean, it would save us a few bucks, and sometimes there's other pumpkin patches around that may not be as popular, that might be a little bit cheaper. So I would say rethink your pumpkin patch, and you can always just rent a couple fun, like we like to rent the Hotel Transylvania movies and watch those with your kids while you carve pumpkins one night. That's just as fun as going to the pumpkin patch. Okay, number 3 has to do with like fall going into winter clothes. Utilize hand-me-downs, or if you don't have any children hand-down, Facebook Marketplace, or even they have like these buy nothing on Facebook pages. I'm actually part of a local group here, and a lot of times you can ask, hey, does anybody have any clothes this size for fall, winter? My kids are growing out of them. And there's normally people that do, and a lot of people like to get rid of that stuff. There's a lot of people that like to give that kind of stuff away. Another thing is look at Goodwill or thrift stores if you don't have a ton of money, or even just checking out the clearance sections in some of the local department stores too. Sometimes you can find some decent deals there. Number 4, find free things to do. There's tons of like no spend weekend things on Pinterest. There's tons of like websites, like we have a couple local websites that actually do like free events. Sometimes they'll have like free fall events where kids can go play, or they'll have free events where you can get like a small pumpkin or something by going to this event. Overall, like just going for a walk in the woods can be fun. You know, find ways to do fun things in the fall that don't cost a lot of money. You could even go your local Starbucks, get a small hot chocolate for you and your kids, and go walk and like pick up leaves and make a cool wreath out of like fall leaves that you pick up. I mean, we've done that before. It's a lot of fun. It's not super expensive, so it's something that you can still enjoy this season without having to break the bank. Now, number 5, the last one that I thought of, was basically potluck Thanksgiving. So we generally host a lot because I just like having people over, and now that we have the new big house, I foresee us hosting a lot. But give people items to bring, like say you do the turkey and the fixings, and give everyone else something else to bring. People like to make desserts. People like to bring side dishes. You know, even just bringing drinks can help. Sometimes like having everyone pitch in a little bit means that nobody's spending $300 for one meal, and everyone's having fun and everybody's contributing. And it really helps with the budget, especially when you get close to Thanksgiving time. And also check out, because you can totally get some turkeys on really good sale right around Thanksgiving too. So if you're just doing the turkey, it's not that expensive as if you're having to purchase all the stuff for all the Thanksgiving. So I hope that was helpful. We're going to try to do a more low-key and, I guess, cheap fall, but we're still going to have a lot of fun. And I'm going to try to get some vlogs and stuff kind of showing what kind of fun fall things we will do. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I will see you all next time.